All right.
We're back. It's the second episode. It's late. We all just got back from the gym. No big deal. We lift weights. Um, so I'm gonna start us off already, and we're gonna start off with if any of us have any beefs with anybody, anything, doesn't matter. Air out your dirty.
I do not. I've had a good week.
That's
I
nice.
can agree with that. I've had a relatively good week, but then again, I don't really get much human interaction anymore. After roommate moves out and you're just sitting alone, everybody moves out of town.
Hard to beef with
Beef is
yourself.
her.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of funny. Sometimes I'll be like watching TV or I'll just be walking around and I'll just start talking to myself. Because I'll go like almost all day without talking to anybody, but I just start talking to myself.
You're going crazy.
Yeah.
Nate, you got anything? You got any beefs?
I got a minor beef with this waitress at Berardi's. All right, so Conrad and I, we golf 9, and we head to Berardi's, the usual. And I'm ordering. Kane orders first. He gets the fries, and she goes, "Oh, you gotta order the fries." And so now I'm forced to order the fries, no matter what I want for my side. So I get the fries, whatever. They're good and all. I like them. I just didn't want to get them. We finish up eating. I didn't finish my fries, and she comes back with the checks, and she looks at me like, "You're not gonna finish those?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm not." It was kind of like Kate and I were talking like, "Oh, you don't like the fries?" No, everyone likes the fries. Jeff, what do we do with people don't? It just
look at this little girl. She can't finish all.
Yeah, look at this little boy. Little buddy can't finish his fries. You want a sippy cup too?
Hey, chef, what do we do to people who don't finish the fries?
We kill him.
Kill them!
I'll finish him. My bad. Yeah, so that was my one minor beef this week.
That's a minor beef. I do have something to say though.
Okay.
I wanted to. Let me see if I can fit this in here. I have with me the King of Nut. I just want to let that know. It's always by my side. The King of Nut is with me.
Nice.
Already ate a couple. It was not a fake winner. It is truly the King of Nut. And
Man,
always
love it.
Well, I told Nate before we started this recording, I threw away the rest of those hot dogs.
Good.
And next time I go to the store, I didn't get any today, but next time I go, I'm getting the good ones.
Getting the good stuff.
Which are Frank's. What's the brand? I think it's
Frank's good.
Frank's. I mean, anything but great value.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just.
It's just nice to save a little bit of money, but in some instances, you got to spend the big bucks.
Too far gone.
When you go first time ever on the losers and you throw out hot dogs, I mean, it was
Great
Ooh,
Value
of the
brand
century.
hot dogs.
But you didn't say that. You said hot dogs, not my face.
I love a good hot dog. I actually realized when I did make those, the bun, I got the good buns though, because there wasn't a big price difference there. And I don't know. So it seemed okay. I got the good buns. You put them in the microwave for like 15 seconds, so you make them nice and warm and a little soft. The bun was great. The dog, not so much.
Just chowing down on buns then?
What?
Slapping some ketchup on the buns and just eating those?
Ketchup sandwiches?
Oh, you're
We're talking about dogs. Nate was talking, standing up, going back to work. My dogs are barking lately. I mean,
it's crazy. My first day back at work today, I mean, just standing for 7 hours, it's brutal.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's hard. I mean, it's hard, man.
Barking.
Yeah, every time you get back in the groove.
Especially,
I don't know. It's like, that's why I like taking a lot of bathroom breaks.
I
love sitting on bathroom breaks back because just dogs were barking. I just need to be back for a few minutes.
Well,
I'm
getting
like,
shoes.
I'm lactose intolerant, so like I'm gonna down a shake, and then I gotta go to the bathroom. My legs are killing me.
Hold on.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know how long I was muted for there. I accidentally pressed this little. This went to this, so that's what screwed me. But I wanted new shoes, and I was trying to think: are those Vans that you have comfortable, Corey? Should I get a pair of those?
I like them. For me, they feel good. At first, you gotta like break them in a little bit.
Okay.
Once you like wear them in a little bit, they're like my go-to for anything. Anything I do,
Okay.
they're just I don't know, they work for everything for me. And sometimes like okay, like you shouldn't like play basketball on them. I remember I did that once. That was the worst mistake I've ever made in my life. Because then we went to the rec that one day and I didn't think we were going to be playing basketball. And we did. Then we started playing 5-on-5. Oh, I got back, laid on the ground.
Dogs are barking.
But like, I don't know. I like to wear them when I work out because they're not like
All right.
super tight after you break them in a little bit. And they're cheap.
True.
They're like $50.
So I think it'd be bad if we didn't talk. I mean, we see the post. I think. Oh wait, never mind. I thought that was a Boston Celtics poster behind you, Nate. It's not. It's like
It's
green
not a Boston
kitten.
Celtics poster.
I think it'd be bad though if we didn't talk about the game today. Nate, let's air it out. Let's talk about the grievances you got. I mean, just a tough, brutal way to end the game.
Yeah, in Boston, Smart gets picked on the last 10 seconds. I mean, on that last play of the game, Tatum was wide open. I mean, naked. If he passed it like a second earlier, my confidence, I was telling you and our boss today and Joe today, my confidence was at like a 7 before this game. It's lower now. It's lower now. Going into Milwaukee down 3-2. I think we could still, I mean, it's been back and forth the whole series. So I'm not like, I think it'll go 7. I still think it'll go 7. And I'm glad that we're playing in Boston in game 7 if we make it there. But I was watching the game on my couch when I got home from work, watching that last like minute. And I sat there for a good 5 minutes. I didn't move a single muscle. I was sick. Just sick.
Well-
Possible everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. It was terrible. I was like, Giannis, he's not going to miss it, but if he does, we'll get the rebound, right? No. All right, well, we'll get a layup, right? No. I mean, it was just bad thing after bad.
Murphy's Law.
Exactly.
Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
It did. And that was brutal. But I'm not feeling too. I think we could still win the series. It's just it would have felt a lot more nice being up 3-2, going to Milwaukee, and then having that kind of fall back to a home game
Yeah.
instead of down 3-2, needing to win a game on the road just to force a game 7.
You will not find any if you guys end up losing the series. It's no sympathy from me. As my team went out and within seconds you were dancing on my grave. So
Yep.
there is none. There is no love lost. It's all it's gone. I mean, I will dance on the grave as soon as the grave is digging and buried.
I mean, if we don't win the finals, then
Your finals are bust with that
I'm
statement
done.
you
It's
made.
finals are bust.
I would have been fine if it was within an hour. I mean, it was
I was
within
instantly.
seconds.
I don't think the game even ended, and I was
It was ridiculously fast.
sliding on that grave. Yep.
Well, yeah, because Cavs lost by a decent amount, didn't we?
They lost by like 6.
Yeah.
They had a chance.
Yeah,
I think they had
but-
like they was under like 3 with like 40 seconds left, and then throwing the ball over.
It's just like the who'd they play? Oh, the Hornets. The game we went to. Felt so good about that game. Just for it to all come crashing down and
It was
burn.
like a 5-minute span of they made every 3 and we missed everything, and it was
We had like
next.
8 fourth quarter turnovers, and it was like they were in like a 30-2 streak on us.
It's
Oh,
tough. That is brutal.
that was very bad.
Something I am looking forward to. It doesn't seem like Luka and Devin Booker really like each other.
I like
So
that.
they're both really young players. And I kind of am looking forward to that little, like, I hopefully that's like a nice little rivalry for us to keep
Yeah.
going at. But I do think Luka is way better because Devin Booker won 19 games without Chris Paul.
Easy.
Yeah.
mean-
I don't know.
Yeah.
Luca's the thing about Luca, I feel like he can play anywhere on that floor. Like he can play big. Not
Play
like
big?
not-
You think he's
not-
gonna play
like,
big?
no, like, I'm saying like he can play in the post a little bit. Like he can
Oh, yeah.
size like
That's normally what he
mismatch the
does.
He's a big
post.
point guard. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy for his position, so he back someone down in the post. He can hit
Totally, yeah.
fadeaways, hit deep threes. I mean,
He's,
All of
he's good.
he's very
Very good.
versatile. I don't know. I like
True.
Luca more though. Luca Magic.
True.
Definitely.
Trying to
good.
think other series. There's that Memphis Warriors. I'm kind of bored with that since Ja's out.
Yeah. I mean, they killed him
Big
though
win
tonight.
tonight though.
Yeah, they won by like 60 or 50. It was ridiculous.
Insane.
Yeah,
I don't know how that happened.
but I think I really thought the Warriors were gonna play a lot better. I thought they're gonna go 4 or 5 games, but
I don't know what it is with
now
them.
I'm thinking it's 3-2 Golden State. So that
True.
might be a 7 game.
Yeah, they're going back to Golden State though on whatever the next game is, game 6 though. So I don't know. They could close it out then.
I just had I was thinking about things. And then Corey, I forgot I was gonna bring this up on the podcast with you. We're golfing. Nate's having a great round. I mean, a great round. I mean, he was hitting par, bogey, par, bogey. It was like, all right, this guy's gonna
Game
this
of my
guy's-
life.
guy's
Of my
onto
life.
something. We go into that par 5 with the highway to the right,
Okay.
and that's a disaster for me. It's a mental
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Mental nightmare.
mental nightmare.
So
You
every
got cars
time
whizzing by you. You got a river down there. You can't even see the hole. It's
So
just,
every time I play that hole, I turn my body as far left as I can, and I wait to make sure there's like no cars relatively close on the street, and then once there's absolutely no way I can hit a car, and I'm like, all right, here we go. I got to get this thing off, and I'll still pull it right.
So Nate is hitting, and then like my golf game's regressing. It got to the point where I was just trying to have fun out there. It's actually kind of a relieving experience where it's like I don't care about the score anymore. I'm just trying to hit the ball. Like I'm just trying to hit the ball. I don't really care anymore. It was kind of like Nate's caring about his score. I'm not. But he hit the ball into the water. Okay, and that little creek.
On his
And
drive?
huh?
On his
No,
drive?
sorry.
No,
Yeah,
no, I'm
sorry.
like his
Oh, I
second.
was
I
gonna
think
say.
it was second shot, right? Or third. No. And he hits it in there and he goes, all right, I'm like hitting my wedge. I'm about to hit my wedge. I'm in front of him. So I can't really see him. He's like, all right, I'm gonna go find this ball. I'm like, okay. I didn't really think about it. It must be close to the water or something like that. And I'm hitting my wedge. I'm like about to hit the ball, and all of a sudden I hear, I look back and he's face down, like he
Face
fell,
down,
he
ass up
fell
in
into
the
the
water.
water.
I got too greedy. I was playing too good.
He
It was
finishes- then that mentally screwed him for the rest of the game. I mean, he was mentally screwed. He got like a 9, an 8. I mean, he was done.
brutal. I mean, so I have my 60-degree wedge, and I'm leaning like as far as I can without falling, and it's that close to the ball. I'm like, I can get it, and then I just both hands in the water. My glove is soaked. My shoe is muddy. My entire arms are just soaked, and I'm just in hell now. I'm off my game. And so I get up. I take like seven strokes to get on the green, and it was over by then.
It was over. I mean, it's killed his game. Killed him.
Honestly, wasn't it kind of refreshing though? Because I mean, it was pretty hot today.
I didn't get fully soaked. It was just my hands.
Oh,
I just hear, oh,
Yeah. Oh God.
what the? And I
Terrible.
just see his 2 little legs. Ah!
Squirming.
I just start dying laughing.
That was brutal. And yet I just shit the bed on the rest of the holes, and still a decent score. Just I
You
could
parred the one. I mean, that kept you
the
alive.
par 3. I mean, thought I hit the green on the next hole, but
Yeah, no.
That's easily that hole and the first hole on that course.
first hole always gets you.
Oh yeah, The whole parking lot
That's
right
killer.
next to you, the water tower, like
How about them cars,
right
man?
in front of you. It's like
Yeah.
I know I want to hit it straight, obviously, but I keep on looking over at that water tower, and
Right.
can't. I don't know.
Another thing happened. One of the worst things in golf is when you're about to hit and there's people watching you, and
Uh-huh.
you're like, son of, like, just look somewhere else. Just for 5 seconds, look somewhere else. So it's the first tee box, and I'm about to hit. I haven't hit my, you don't like my driver. My driver is just like it's a bad girl ex-girlfriend.
It's
That's like,
broken though too.
yeah,
It's been a
it's
massive
just,
crack in
it-
it, and it rattles.
well, I got a new one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I still can't hit it. And so but I was like, all right, I'm gonna go up to it. I'm gonna try it. And these get like two old guys are sitting in this bench just watching. I'm like, "Son of a bitch." I got to hit because there's people behind me. So I was like, all right, I'm hitting. First swing, I barely tip it, comes off the tee. And the guy goes, oh, that didn't happen. Just tee it right back up. That
That's
never
the
even
worst,
happened. And I was
man.
like, yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna tee it up, buddy. I'm not gonna hit an iron off here. I mean, yeah. So then I swing again, miss the ball. So I'm like, son of
Oh,
a
that's
gun.
oh,
It
that
was
is
the worst.
absolute worst.
So then I'm like, I just gotta get the ball in there. I got to get the ball. So I swing as fast as I can, shank it way right, hit. I think it went right next to the water tower. It was a disaster.
That first hole is an absolute nightmare. It really is because there's all those like the buildings right behind you. So there's
Yeah,
a
the
bunch of people
houses.
standing around over there, a bunch of old bags just standing
Yeah.
around watching you. And then, you see them out of the corner of your eye and you're like, oh, damn it. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
just make contact. And then you'll whiff. And I'll just like pretend like that was a practice swing. I'll be like, oh, all right, let's do this. And then I'll still hook it way right. I'll shank that thing. And then I'm like, you know what? That's good enough. I just got to get away. Like that first hole, all I pray for is just to get through it.
Just
Yeah.
get off the tee.
If
Just
it was
get,
like a-
get down there so they can't see you.
Just get the entire hole over with.
And your
Once
first
you get
your
that-
first
once you
shot
get
wouldn't
hole
even
two, then it's like, okay, I can calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
it wouldn't even be that bad if there weren't people watching, but there's always somebody there.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, don't worry about it, slugger.
All right, I got it, champ. It was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Remember that one day on that second hole, actually, that truck that was parked on along the outside in the rough by one of the trees. He was doing some landscaping.
I was
and
like, Corey, just go
"There's-"
around, just pick up your ball.
Well, there was like, I always splice my ball right. And of course, I see the truck and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm totally safe here. Like, there's no way I can pull this thing left. Pulled it left, straight into the side of the truck. And then I think I was
You
sharing
with
a
me.
car with Nate.
No, it was
So
with me.
I
Nate
threw my
wasn't
club
there.
into
That
the
was me.
bag, and then I said, Nate, punch it. So we just drove away.
Just left a golf ball there.
Yeah, because I felt bad. I had to go over there and face him. Scared the living shit out of him. I mean, how would you act if you're, picking some weeds over there, cleaning up around a tree,
Right.
watering a tree, or whatever, and donk.
Well, I thought you would just go and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to do that."
No, you can't do
booked
that.
it.
It was embarrassing enough that I pulled it like too far left. It didn't get any distance really.
And then it looked like the four geezers behind us were like chasing us down.
Oh yeah, because I left my club.
Yeah,
I
we
was so
thought they were
nervous
just trying to
that-
chase us down for
I was
like,
so
oh
nervous.
God, get
I
away
left
from
my
them.
club behind. And I was like, we just gotta go. And then they were like chasing us, and like eventually they caught up to us and gave me my club back. But
Mhm.
oh, that was just a weird day.
Yeah. All right, so we want to get in our winners and losers.
All right, just real quick before we do that, I got something. It's not like so. Just like very quickly, we don't even need to do like an explanation. We're gonna do
Oh, okay, yeah.
predictions for finals winner and the 2023 winner of the Super Bowl. Just very quickly, just get this out of the way so we can look stupid. All
There you
right,
go.
I'll go. Boston Celtics.
Who's going
Come
next?
back to me on those.
You can go next, Corey.
So current NBA finals, like this year's? Okay. I'm taking Milwaukee Bucks. I think Giannis will take them all the way.
What about the Super Bowl, Corey?
Oh, Nate didn't say his.
I gotta think.
Oh, he didn't say
We'll
that.
we'll just do NBA first.
All right, so then I'll go Golden State Warriors.
I like it.
Yeah. I think it'll be Warriors Bucks.
I like the Warriors. Suns just aren't looking. I don't know. They're
And then
looking-
for NFL, I'll go. Man, jeez, that's
I
tough.
haven't gotten the
The
NFL
AFC is
any
tough
thought.
because there's so many good teams.
It really
Way
is.
too early pick.
Beat themselves up.
I'm not gonna Nate Corey. I'm not going to do it. But no, I'll go. I'll go Cleveland Browns.
I mean, you have to. It's bound to happen.
True.
Ah.
I'm definitely taking the Cleveland Browns. 1,000,000%. I mean, how many more years in a row can I say Super Bowl?
Listen, the
Super
odds
Bowl,
are
Super Bowl.
in our favor.
It'll
If you're
be
looking
the,
at it,
You're
it'll
due.
be the
You're
year
due.
that I don't say it that they go all the way. So I
They
need
are
to
so
make sure
due.
that I say it every year until it
Got
does.
to. It's a good strategy. All right, I'm gonna go with. I'll just pick the Tampa Bay Bucks just because it's probably Tom Brady's last season, and I want him to win another Super Bowl.
Okay.
Homer.
He can.
All right.
Kate,
So
you
winners and
start-
losers.
Yeah, you start us off.
Who want me to start? You want me to start it off?
Hmm.
All right. So winner of my week is everyone that lives in cold states during the winter. I would say that because it is beautiful outside right now. It is the part where the year where you can roll down your windows, listen to music, and drive. It's no longer cold. I mean, the cold. Everybody loves something like during Christmas. There's times you're like, yeah, I really like the winter. But then there's the January, the February, the March. It's like I'm done with this.
February is great.
But like there's parts, I mean, that one snowstorm, like I'm just done with this. So this is the perfect time. Roll down your window. I was doing that the other day, listen to music, and I was never happier. I mean, probably top 5 happy moment.
It's nice. It really is nice.
It's so nice. I mean, it's top 5 feeling that you can have. Just roll down your window, putting your arm out, listen to music.
And the
So-
winter makes you appreciate it that much more.
Oh yeah.
It really does.
That's why those Florida, California, they don't know how good they got it.
Schmucks.
But I would say I would want winter because winter is nice at some
It
point.
is. It's just like you're saying, like in like late February, when it's
It
just not
drags
even
on.
it's not even snowing. It's just like cold and windy. It's like I'm sick and tired of this.
The slush, it's
Yeah.
just
The
it
worst.
gets to a point where it's bad. So my winner is people that live in cold states during the winter. And then my loser, son of a gun, what was it?
Yeah,
You
I'm
want me to
still trying to
Pick
think
my winner, and you can think about it.
Loser. Yeah, you go first, winner.
All right. So my winner is from this past weekend. My winner is the Underdogs. Now I'm not a big boxing or horse racing fan, but as a lot of people know, the Kentucky Derby was last weekend and Canelo fight was last weekend. Canelo, most people think he's the best boxer in the world before the fight, obviously, and this guy Dimitri Bivol beats him. So it's one. And then in the Kentucky Derby, was named Rich Strike, wins at like 80-1 odds, which is just unheard of. And it's just insane for the Kentucky Derby. And I don't follow either. I just know that it happened. So those are my winners.
Okay. My winner of this week is I stick with the same kind of theme. I almost always go somewhere around food,
Go for it.
but chocolate milk. I haven't had chocolate milk in a while. And
Chocolate is goaded.
I don't know, something about like coming back from the gym, pouring a big glass of cold chocolate milk
Oh,
and
it's the
just
best.
downing it
Right.
makes me feel, I don't know. It just brings you back to feeling like you're a kid, and I don't know. It just is
That's
great.
great.
I would
So, got
much rather
chocolate
have
milk for the first
chocolate
time
milk
this
than
week,
regular.
and it was great.
It's amazing.
So what's your loser?
Oh, I'm gonna go with my loser now.
I can go my loser. I remember.
Yeah.
My loser is alarm clocks. I couldn't tell you the last time that I woke up to my alarm clock. It's been a while. It's to the point where It goes off, I'm immediately turning off and I'm sleeping for another hour. It's bad. Because at night when I set my alarm, I'm like, I'm gonna be productive, I'm gonna be good. It's always good intentions. And then I wake up, I'm like, no, it's not happening. So my loser's my alarm clocks because I don't pay attention to them. I'm tired of them. Wake up and it's not happening, and that's about it. My
Mhm.
alarm clock is my loser. Winner is people that lives in cold states here in the winter.
And if you haven't seen this guy's alarms clock, he's insane. He's an insane person. You have an alarm
within
clock
minutes.
for every 5 minutes of the day. It's like 1,000 alarms. Crazy person.
It is bad. It's bad.
Anyway, all right.
I'll like do it though. I'll change it. I was like, I don't like 7:15. I like 7:30. I'll change it. It's insane. Like
Insane.
no, like those 2 minutes add up.
mean,
I
you're
need
crazy
those.
person.
All right,
Nuts.
Nate, what's your loser?
My loser is, and we already talked about it, but me / the Boston Celtics after game 4. No, game. What am I thinking? Yeah, game
Game
4.
5.
I'm thinking. So after game 3, I was down, and they were my loser originally, and we won. I'm like, okay, we're feeling good. And then it's even worse because my hopes were that much higher, and then I just got shot all the way down. And like we already talked about, they lost. I suck. Celtics suck. It's bad. That's my loser.
Tough loser. No sympathy.
I'm a loser. I'm a winner because we're winning the championship, but I'm a loser.
All right. So my loser of the week is, I guess I could have said this. Well, actually, I don't think I could have said this last week. I don't remember when we recorded, but the Jack Harlow album.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Definite
Great
album.
take, Corey. This is such a bounce back week for you.
So obviously people like the Fergie, like green. Was it Fergie?
Yeah, fabulous.
So
I
it's
mean, it's
No, it's cool, it's catchy, but like it's only like the chorus of that's like decent. But other than that, the rest of the song sucks. So on the album, the only song that I liked was the Dua Lipa one.
Dua Lipa's fire.
That song was good. I listened to the rest of the album. I don't know, it just wasn't good. It was really, really hyped up though, and it was just didn't match the
I'm a
energy
dark-
that I
we're
expected.
Jack Harlow fans, I feel like. I like Jack Harlow.
I do a lot, but
Neutral bottom.
this album was a definite L.
The fabulous, what was it? What's it called?
Um,
No idea.
God. Put you in first class. First class.
First Class.
It
but,
is it is the most overrated song I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you're exactly right. The chorus, you're listening for the chorus. The rest of it, like, what the heck is that? It's awful.
Yeah.
So I have a thought about, so that you're right. The album, the music is bad. It's not a good album. Like, just it's not good. It's not good songs. But the girls go crazy over his. I mean, nuts.
Yeah.
For it doesn't even matter how bad the song is, or like
He's a
like
good
things that we
guy.
think are weird or stupid. They just go nuts over. So I mean, he's
Yeah. It's just because it's him. And
Good looking guy.
yeah, I don't know. But the album, I was really excited for it because like he kept on posting a bunch of stuff about it. And like everybody, well, honestly, everybody was posting about it. And so I just thought it was going to be probably one of his better albums and one of his better releases. And it just was not. I listened to it throughout the day when it came out. I think it came out on like the 6th. And I listened to it throughout the day, and I just only song I could listen to that I could kind of, I don't know, I would consider adding to my playlist was the Dua Lipa one. But other
Sure.
than that, the rest of them sucked.
great loser, Corey. Great.
I mean, just a bounce
Good
back
bounce
week.
back.
And I mean, I
Exactly.
thought about that like on the spot.
It's pretty good. That was a good one.
Big brain.
Any
moment.
closing remark from the boys? Anything that we want to get off our chest till next week?
I just want to do a quick shout out to one of our most loyal listeners,
Oh yeah,
Cole Steven Shortridge. Clap it up for the guy.
the best.
The best.
Oh yeah.
Get that out of the way.
Listens to every single one. I mean, the guy is he's the best.
Number
the
one.
best.
The fan that everybody wants to have. I mean, likes every video, Well, first he
Well-
watches the entire video, likes the video, comments on the video, and then when you see him, he like I remember I just saw him after we posted the other one. And so you guys both gave me a bunch of shit about the whole hot dog thing. I saw him, he started giving me shit about the hot dog thing. So I know he listened to the whole thing.
Yes.
And it
Good.
makes, even though it was a shot at me, I still felt good because he listened to
Great.
me. So
He's a good one. He's a good apple.
Okay.
fan of like the entire podcast ever since it came out.
Such a loyal
He
man.
won.
And never.
Yeah.
I mean, we've given him every reason to go away. I mean, for 3 years we didn't post.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off and on. We're streaky, man. We are streaky with this.
Freaky.
Not again. Not again. Talking
All right.
on the moon. We're not going to stop until we actually are.
It's true. Until we record a podcast on the moon.
True. If the science is ever there, we're doing it.
It's happening.
And I don't die from it. We'll do it.
All right. Well, that's all for this week's episode.
But 2.
And we will hit you guys on the flippity flop.
King of nut. King of sting.
Eat a nut.
Peace out.